I thought today we showed some good quality at times. I think maybe not consistently enough throughout the game, which makes it difficult. The opposition were a strong opposition today, both physically and both how they want to play as well. Dussindale were good on the ball today, and they showed how dangerous they could be in the final third for set pieces, which then made it awfully difficult for us today. And I think the fact we had a bit of a depleted squad today made it difficult as well. So moving forward, we've got to make sure we find a little bit more depth and a little bit more energy to be able to bring it to the opposition.
This is the fourth time that we have played Dussindale and we are yet to secure a point. What is it about the way that Dussindale play that prevents us from doing that?
I think particularly we struggle travelling here. I think we need to find ways to make sure our preparation is better for how we travel away when we come to Norfolk. But I think what Dussindale show is that they're very industrial, very ruthless and clinical in front of goal, which made it difficult for us to defend against today, but also show how strong and physical they can be across the pitch. They've got some really smart players on the in their back line, which makes it awfully difficult. They're smart in how they want to play as well. So that again creates new challenges and different challenges that we don't necessarily see week in, week out. But we've got to make sure we're better at that and take it back to the drawing board.
What is the situation with the goalie? Obviously 2 games in a row. We've seen 2 out-of-goal players playing in goal.
So with 2 goalies both being out injured with medical reasons, we are seeking to get a new goalie, which we're in discussions with a couple of individuals about this moving forward. So that is currently in process, looking to recruit another goalie or 2.
Yeah, talking about recruiting new goalies, will you be dipping into the transfer market to look at replacements for Liv Sarson and Erin Pope, who have recently departed?
Yes, I guess firstly, big thank you to Erin Pope for the 2.5 years that she's given to this football club, and to Liv Sarson for the 1.5 years that they've given. Both credit to them for what they gave on and off the pitch. They always make your job a lot easier as staff, both on and off the pitch, with their communication, how hard they work for everything, and always putting the team before themselves. So we hope that both of them have a fantastic time whilst they're travelling, and hopefully come back in the near future. But yeah, we will be looking to recruit, with a few individuals being out now for long-term injuries, also some new injuries, and also people departing the club as well to experience new things. So yeah, we will be for sure.
Is there any update on injured players, Kira and Ellsworth? When is it likely that we might see their return?
We don't have an update for Kira just yet. Still struggling with her ankle injury, and Els will be back in the next 2 to 3 weeks once she's available due to work commitments. But Ellsworth's been training week in, week out for the last 3 weeks, for twice a week. So again, she's in a really healthy position, and we're excited to see her again, hopefully in 2 to 3 weeks' time.
Have you got a player of the match from today's game?
I'd give it to Sophia.
Any particular reason?
Again, I think Sophia puts in 100% work rate. I think she was unlucky for the penalty decision given against her. I think it was slightly soft. However, she took a few moments to regroup herself, and she did. She kicked on and had a positive game, and I think all the girls did. But Sophia had moments of brilliance today, and never gave up throughout the whole game, and that's one of the things why she's so consistently player of the matches and things like that.
And finally, what will the girls be working on this week to secure a win next week?
We're going to go back to some basics. We're going to go back to some of our real key principles and make sure that what we do in and out of possession, those transitions are really important. If I look at how Dussindale played today and how quick and effective they were, I think it's a common denominator. That's something we need to work on. So working on positive, negative transitions to try and put ourselves in a good position to play against Wroxham at home next week. So for those that are watching, Wroxham at home next week, 2 o'clock kick-off at Clarence Park. So make sure you're there as the weather is turning. So hopefully, within the last couple of weeks, be able to give the girls a big push.